Yet again, Justin Fields has a new team. The Jets traded the 27-year-old quarterback to the Chiefs for a 2027 sixth-round pick. To facilitate the deal, New York's also picking up the tab on 70% of Fields' $10 million of guaranteed salary this season. Fields will operate the offense in at least the offseason, while Patrick Mahomes rehabs the torn ACL and LCL in his left knee. Mahomes said in January the goal is, quote, to play week 1 and have no restrictions. But if that plan doesn't pan out, Fields would be the first QB to start a season opener for 4 different teams in 4 seasons. Spent the last 3 seasons with the Jets, Steelers, and Bears.
Hold up. I thought you was going to be at the game.
Which one?
The Hawks tonight.
Oh, no. The baby birthday was the day.
See? So when did you find out the baby's birthday was today?
Well,
was that before or after you asked Joe to get them tickets?
No, we had to celebrate the day because I got a flight in the morning. I got to work. I got to work.
Hey, Chad, y'all get on me. Man, Up don't want to do anything with Ocho. This is why. You spend $5,000-$10,000 for a pair of tickets,
man,
and then all of a sudden he say, "Well, it's the baby birthday today."
Whoa! We talk about the Atlanta Hawks. Ain't nothing $5,000-$10,000 over there for courtside.
How much you think them tickets cost?
But courtside for Joe Johnson, free.
No, they're not free for Joe. I'm sorry. He might get them. At a better price than what the average fan would get them. They're not free for Joe.
Hey, but hey, listen to me. But my daughter's birthday is tomorrow, right? So I had to celebrate. I had to celebrate the day. Cha-Cha, she's turning 11, and I have a flight to New York in the morning because I have to do the late run, the soccer podcast tomorrow. I got the MLS commissioner.
Yep.
I got the MLS commissioner tomorrow, which is pretty dope, and 2 of the Red Bull players Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday.
So let me ask you this: when did you realize you were gonna have to celebrate Cha-Cha's birthday a day earlier?
Well, that was Mama's idea. Say, hey, listen, we're going to have to push this up because she had the tournament to get ready for this weekend coming up. So she had to have her fun today and tomorrow. I'm going to miss tomorrow, so I had to do it today.
See, y'all talking about Chad? But y'all keep talking about, man, there you go right there. The Chiefs found their newest backup quarterback to Patrick Mahomes today. They agreed to send a 2027 sixth-round draft pick to the Jets to acquire Justin Fields. Fields wanted to continue his career in Kansas City, although there were other teams interested in acquiring him, per Adam Schefter. To facilitate the trade, the Jets are paying $7 million of the $10 million guaranteed contract of 2026. Kansas City will pay the remaining $3 million. Mahomes is rehabbing after having surgery in December to repair a torn ACL and an LCL in his left knee. Ocho, we were talking about this because the reports had come out that the Chiefs were possibly interested in Russell Wilson.
Yes.
Now that we know they're going away from Russell Wilson and turning to Justin Fields, you like this? Are you surprised by this? What are your thoughts about this?
I mean, I kind of like it because I'll go back to what did Justin Fields look like when he's with the Pittsburgh Steelers? What did he look like when he had an actual starting job? I don't want to base anything a small sample size what we saw Justin Fields with the New York Jets because nobody does well over there. Nobody does well over there because from top to bottom, it's not run the right way. But when it's with the Steelers, a competent organization that is used to winning, obviously he looked somewhat good until Russell Wilson got healthy, and then he had to come. He had to sit down. If I'm not mistaken, Justin Fields went 4-2 in the 6 games that he did start. So I think with Andy Reid and Bieniemy and some of the weapons they do have over there, if Justin Fields has to be the quarterback until Patrick Mahomes is healthy, I'm okay with that because I understand what he will look like when he has the right supporting cast around him.
Yeah, I mean, I like this. Andy loves mobile quarterbacks. Remember what he did? Donovan was mobile, but then he got Michael Vick, who was even more mobile than Donovan McNabb. He had success with that. So I'm not surprised. Obviously, Justin Fields is a lot more mobile than Patrick Mahomes, and he's going to be a lot more mobile than Patrick Mahomes coming off this knee injury. But I agree with what you had to say is that given this system, given Andy's quarterback whisper for the quarterbacks, it's hard for me to see that if Justin Fields has to play 2-3 games that he won't have a level of success.
Yeah,
understanding that, hey, they do a great job of making sure you get the ball out of your hands quick. They run a lot of jailbreak screens. They believe they can run the ball a lot better to take some pressure off of the passing game. That's why they went out and signed Kenneth Walker, K9, in free agency to relieve some of the passing game pressure, because to ask Mahomes to drop back and continuously to throw, you're putting yourself in harm's way.
Yes.
I don't think they're done yet, Ocho. They got a top 15 pick, and they got the 29th pick from the Rams.
Yes.
They got 2 first-round picks. Don't quite know the direction that they're going to head in those. Do they trade both of those picks and move into the top 10, top 5? I'm not sure about that. But I kind of like this. But I will say this. If he can't have success here, where can he have success at, Ocho?
Oh, well, listen, if going to Kansas City, if you look at the starting quarterbacks and obviously the backups that have been there, that they had to go in and fill in for the starters, they've always had success, huh? They've always had success. And Andy Reid, when it comes, I'm not calling him the quarterback whisperer, but all quarterbacks he's worked with and coached, they've all had success. So I expect him, because of what he has around him, to have success. And what I like about him is he can throw the ball, but he also adds that dynamic of being a dual threat as well. So I'm sure they're going to play to his strengths to make sure he can keep that ship afloat while he's in.
Well, that's what you're going to have to do. Obviously, defensively, we'll see what they're going to do defensively. They lost a lot of guys, both of the starting corners, starting safety, so that's 3 starters off the defense. They restructured Chanel contract. They'll probably do something with Jones's contract. Defensively, they're not the same. They don't get out there. They don't attack the quarterback the same way they once did. They're not that. Spags still wants to pressure when he feels threatened. You get close to his end zone, he's going to bring pressure, and teams were prepared for that, and they made him pay for some of that this year. But I like this Justin Fields. Hopefully he can figure it out, because look, we throw everything out the window that he did with the Jets, because like you said, the Jets are not a very well organization, and they don't have the best pieces around him. Okay. We're going to throw out Chicago. At some point in time, we got to stop throwing out stuff. At some point in time, hey, the baby just dirty. Hey, we can't just keep throwing out bathwater. Nah, the baby dirty.
Right.
And in this situation, at some point in time, Ocho, we're going to have to say, hey, we're going to have to put some of this on Justin Fields. I agree. I think the Jets, I don't think the Jets did him any favors. I think Chicago, there are some things that he could have done better, like understand protection and be able to redirect the protection so you don't become vulnerable. If they don't do it, you should be well enough, thoughtful enough as a quarterback to say, hell nah, y'all listening this? Nah, rip this. Hey, I want to be able to see, or if it's a rip protection, liz it so I can see the blitz coming, because I'm a right-handed quarterback. But at some point in time, Ocho, we got to start holding these players accountable. We can't keep blaming organization.
My job. But unfortunately, that job was the New York Jets. And I'm not sure when the last time they've actually had success, because top to bottom, you know how it is. I don't need to say anything. I mean, no disrespect, to anyone that plays for the New York Jets, but it is what it is. It is what it is. So Justin Fields, seeing what he looked like when he's with the Steelers, with a competent organization that is run the correct way from top to bottom. I saw what he looked like, the small sample size we saw with him there. I know exactly what he's going to give you when he's with the Kansas City Chiefs.
And it doesn't take much, because Andy's system is very quarterback friendly. You look at the success that Alex Smith had in that system. You look at Donovan McNabb in that system. You look at Michael Vick in that system. You look at Mahomes in that. Mahomes is an outlier, so he's gonna look good in any system. That's Patrick Mahomes. He's you could make a case that he's a top 5, top 6 quarterback as we currently sit here and speak, Ocho. So he's an outlier. But if you look at other quarterbacks, Alex Smith was mobile. People, I mean, I know you look at his leg
before he got hurt.
He was mobile, Ocho. You watch him in San Francisco and how he can move. They would move the pocket with Alex Smith.
Yeah.
You look at him in Kansas City, they would move the pocket. He was very mobile. And so I think hopefully Justin Fields can have this level of success. And you see what he did. Andy came there, and you got Mahomes, and then Alex Smith was able to go to the Commanders, and he ended up messing up his leg. But hopefully Justin Fields can have this level of success. I thought he could be good watching him at Ohio State. Sometimes you get a false sense, because when you got 5, 6 first-round wide receivers, Ocho, you get a little false sense of like, well, damn, is he that good? But we look at what he was throwing to. He got Olave, and he got Garrett Wilson, and he got all those guys. Like, well, damn. But he's going to have to play better, Because I agree. I think, Ocho, people are more in your camp. The Jets are a bad situation. Chicago didn't surround him with anything. Pittsburgh, he seemed to be heading in the right direction, but they never committed. They committed to Russell Wilson. Russell got hurt in training camp, and Mike Tomlin never committed. Like, well, if Russell gets healthy, this is still Justin Fields' job. He didn't make that declaration. So I was surprised. I think a lot of people were surprised that when Russ got healthy, that he went to Justin Fields, considering how well Fields was playing.
Yeah.
But this is an insurance policy. It only costed them $3 million. The Jets picking up, $7 million of that, of the $10 million that he's guaranteed. And so hopefully it works out for him this time around.
Yeah. Hey, listen, that's a good team to be around too, Unc. That's a good team to be around. Obviously, that atmosphere, that winning atmosphere, and being able to learn behind Mahomes once he does get back, just in case the opportunity presents itself again for Justin Fields to be the quarterback of a team somewhere else. Just being able to take some of the attributes that he's learned from Mahomes and that system will be tremendous for him.
But here's the thing, Ocho. You know this now.
What happened?
If you don't do well in Andy's system, they're going to say,
hey, yeah, it get tough there, Unc. It get tough after that. It get real tough. It get real slim after that.
Man, Pojo. Can we put this up? Yeah, we're going to put this up. I feel bad too.
Feel bad for who?
Joe.
What happened?
He up there at the game by himself.
He wasn't by himself?
Yeah, he was.
Hold on. Yeah, I'm gonna let you. I'm gonna let you argue with the mother of my child.
No. See, there you go. Why you trying to bring somebody else into this?
I'm gonna let you argue with her.
Ain't no arguing going to chat. Ocho, you see, Ocho, this don't need to be no discussion. Ocho he know with all his kids' birthday. He knows if he's out of town, he's gonna contact the mom and say, we need to move this up because I'm gonna be out of town.
How you gonna tell her what to do?
Well, she told you what to do.
If she say, I need you here today, I'm here today.
Okay, well, so what? But Ocho, you had made plans.
Hey, I don't give a fuck about no plans if my motherfucking child's birthday is here.
Well, you should have did that. What you should have did that with Joe.
I talked to Joe already. What are you talking about?
The man
I talked to Joe earlier today. Now y'all don't piss me off about my goddamn child. It's her birthday.
Ocho, how you getting ticked off because you put this request in for a month ago?
Listen, man, I send that man his money for a ticket. Y'all acting like it's that goddamn serious. I said